welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how I make my acrylic colors. So a lot of people have been asking me how I make my acrylic colors ever since I started making them, and I decided to go ahead and do a video on it. I could have did a video a lot earlier, but I didn't feel like it, and also I was buying the smaller Mia Secret powders, meaning if I use a lot of powder to make the acrylic colors, I'm not gonna have any regular powder for regular nails. So now that I ordered the bigger one, I'm about to start making my acrylic colors again. So to make the acrylic colors, you're gonna need some chalk. You can use pigment or whatever you want to use, it's up to you, but I just use chalk, and it is this chalk right here, and it's the pastel collection, but they get darker because you add the white acrylic. You're gonna need 2 different acrylics. I use the Mia Secret system for regular nails and to do this, but this is the clear and the white acrylic. You're also gonna need the liquid. I also use the Mia Secret liquid, and I just put it in that bottle, but this is the bottle that it comes in. All right, you're gonna need a measuring thing so you can scoop everything. I don't know if you guys can go off of my measurements, because these are the containers that I use, and I'm sure all of you guys aren't going to use these containers. So I mean, you could try to go off the measurements that I use, but you want to basically go off of whatever container that you use. So you're going to need your brush and a dapping dish and stuff so you can swatch the color. You're going to need a swatch stick. You're going to need something to mix it with. I'm going to just use this old swatch stick because I don't use this color. And you're going to need some containers to put it in, a little dish to grind the powder up and put the acrylic powder in. And you're also going to need a drill and a drill bit. This is a fine drill bit, and I got this from Amazon. So that's all the stuff you're going to need. You don't necessarily have to have a drill to do this, but a drill makes it a lot faster, and it just saves a lot of time. So throughout this whole process, you're basically just gonna grind the chalk and then just mix it with the acrylic. So here are the measurements that I use. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, but I use 4 parts clear, 1 part white, and the entire chalk stick. And I use 1/2 teaspoon of clear and 1 teaspoon of white. All right, so I'm gonna just pick a color that I want to do. I think I'm gonna do this purple color that's in here. I've already made 8, and it comes with 64 chalk. So yeah, so here are the colors that I have left. It's a lot, I know, but this blue is very pretty, and all of these colors. So I think I'm gonna do this pink. Yeah, I'm gonna do this pink because a lot of people like pink. So ignore any noise in the background, by the way, because I can't control what they do basically. So yeah, just ignore the noise in the background. All right, so I'm gonna put some gloves on because I do have my nails done and I don't want to mess them up, so I'm gonna just put some gloves on. Well, I'm gonna just put 8 gloves on because I'm only gonna put it on my hand. All right, so what you want to do is you want to put your drill bit on, take your chalk in your hand like this. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. And all you want to do is just grind it up. That's all you have to do. It's very simple. Making your own acrylic is very simple, you guys. It's not rocket science at all. But you want to hold your chalk like this, and you just want to simply grind it up. So I'm gonna put my drill on full speed, and I'm going to grind this up. And once I'm finished, I'll come back with and talk to you guys. that the powder is all mixed up, you want to go in and remove any pieces that are very chunky. You can either crunch it up or just take it out and try to drill it, but you want to remove these so that you don't have big lumps in your acrylic. So like I said, you can just remove them and throw it away, or you can crush it up or whatever. Me, I'm gonna just crush it up. So to do that, I'm gonna just take this part of my measuring thing and just simply crush it. And you want to make sure this is very fine, because I have experience having big pieces of chalk in my acrylic mixes, and that is not cute, because you're gonna have to remove it once you put the acrylic on the nail. And once the acrylic has monomer in it, it is a lot harder to remove it without messing up the nail. So you might as well just go ahead and remove it before you even mix it. So I'm just going to make sure everything is very fine. It's gonna look chunky like this, but it's very fine, because as you can see, once I do this, it's very powdery. All right, so now we're gonna make the mix, and I already told you guys how to make the mix, so I'm gonna just show you how I do it. All right, so I'm going based off of this, 4 parts clear, 1 part white. So for the 4 parts clear, I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna push it up, and this is how much clear will be in the mix. So you just want to make sure everything is all together. Okay, and then you just want to take 4 of these and put it in there. You probably want to remove the powder from this before you do this, but yeah, because you don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna just go ahead and remove it, and I'm going to do 3 more scoops. Okay, and as you can see, that's how much is in there. All right, and now I'm going to go in with my 1 part white, and that is going to be 1 tablespoon. And this method works very good. I don't have any problems with lifting or anything when I do this. So yeah, I mainly use color acrylics for ombre and stuff, but even when I do it on a full nail, I still have no problem. All right, so now that everything is all together, you want to take something and just mix until the color comes to the top and you don't see any more white. So just keep mixing until everything turns pink. So I'm done mixing, and as you can see, it looks very grainy, but that is okay, because I'm going to go in with another mixing method, and I'm also going to shake it once I transfer it over to the container. So I'm just using my old brush, because as you can see, it is done for. So I'm just using it to mix. Okay, and it's still very lumpy. These lumps are not hard because I mixed everything up, so as you can see, it's soft, meaning once you shake it up, everything will be well combined. So don't get discouraged, because it's simply the chalk not wanting to be mixed all the way up. But as you can see, once you touch it, it turns into powder. Alright, so now you want to transfer it over to your containers. I got these containers from Family Dollar. I don't know if you guys have Family Dollar where you live, but I got them from the cooking supply collection. So I'm just going to use these to store it. And I already have some open, so I'm going to use the ones that I have open. Alright, so you want to make sure you have no dust or anything on your top before doing this, because the dust will get into the acrylic. So if you have hair or anything, it'll be in your acrylic, and that's not good. Okay. Alright, so you can either scoop this out or just pour it. I'm just pouring mine because I'll be scooping all day, but just pour it on in there. But you want to do it slowly, because you don't want to mess anything up. Okay, still have a nice amount in there that I'm going to scoop out, but as you can see, for the most part, it fills up the entire thing. You don't want to fill it up too much, because you're not going to have any room to shake it, and you have to shake it in order for things to be well combined. But I'm gonna just, oh, that's a horrible sound, but I'm gonna just go ahead and scrape the rest of this out and put it in here, because there's no sense of wasting it, basically. And I got this little container from Dollar Tree, by the way. Not gonna try to get all of it out, but I'm gonna get enough out, because I did add acrylic to this, and I don't have acrylic to be wasting. Okay, so I'm done with that. You can give it another mix while it's in here, just to help you out before you start shaking. And then you want to close the top, make sure it is completely closed, because I always have the problem of mine's not being completely closed and my acrylic will spill out the sides. So as you can see, if I was to start shaking, it'll waste because it's not completely closed. So you want to make sure you hear everything snap before you start shaking. I'm probably going to order some containers that come with like a lid like these, so that when I start shaking I don't have to deal with that at all. But okay, so all the powder's in there, and now you want to shake for about 1 to 2 minutes. So everything is mixed up. Now I'm going to swatch it. As you can see, there's no lumps anymore. I probably have a few chalk pieces in here, but that's okay, it'll come off once I do it on the nail. But okay, so everything is mixed up, and now I'm going to swatch it. So to swatch it, I'm going to use my Meal Secret acrylic liquid, a swatch stick, and my panel brush size 8 from Amazon. So I'll just take a paper towel and lay it down so I can swatch the color. And I don't like to use a lot of liquid when I'm doing swatch sticks and things that aren't on actual nails, because I feel like it's a waste of product and money. So yeah, just I just realized that I mixed the powder with the wrong swatch stick, but I'm still use it. Alright, so dip my powder, my liquid into the powder. Very pretty color. And just put it onto the nail. If you have any like pieces of chalk that didn't get mixed in, you could just swirl your brush around so that you mix it up that way. I have to do that with acrylics that I buy too, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's a big piece of color that didn't get mixed in, so just simply mix it up on the nail. Not a big deal at all. And there's the swatch. Kind of had some pieces that didn't get too well mixed right there, but if I'm doing it on the actual nail, it'll be a lot better because it'll basically look like this. I'm gonna show y'all. So let's say I'm having the same problem where it's not mixed or whatever. So if I was doing this on the actual nail, it'll be on top. So once I mix the color up, anything that didn't mix too well will be on the bottom, so you won't even see it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at nailsbyshuna, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.